Hodge.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Booth 134. On my way to the booth to do a restock. I have some stuff back there. I'll show you more when we get to the booth. I also picked up some stuff that I gotta sort through in price. And that is over there. It's a whole bunch of Spider-Man stuff. I'll probably give you another better shot of that after. A whole bunch of Spider-Man 90s action figures from the show back then. I paid $80 for all of them, but if I got like $5 a piece, there's some good cash to be had there. And then I also grabbed this guy. So this is a copy of Zombies Ate My Neighbor. Really nice condition. This is like a $40 game and I only paid $25 for it. So I was really happy to get that one. But before we go to the booth, I'm making a couple stops. First stop, I'm at a Talese here. We're going to go in and, I like doing this. We're going to go into the Talese here. I actually need to find another cabinet or something for putting movies and tapes and tapes on and stuff like that. I'll show you what I mean when we get to the booth. So I'm hoping I can find something in here. If not, I'm going to go to Value Village next. Value Village might be the better spot for that. And then, of course, we'll see if we can't find anything else to bring and put in the booth as well. So let's go see what we can find. Those are really cool, but I don't think there's any value there. So these were the two I was interested in, but the discs are all scratched to hell. So not worth it. All right, we're at the Value Village. Let's head in there. It took me a little longer to get here, damn construction, but I think we can find a shelf here. So sadly, no shelf, but I got a Wreck-It Ralph doll for my collection. Some more action figures. Sec here. Okay, Wreck-It Ralph for the collection at home, and some action figures. I paid $7.99, but some cool, I couldn't find the dates on them. Hulk, but that Joker and the Batman are the ones. There's a Green Lantern in there, maybe I'll give that to Fraser. But yeah, so I got this stuff to go through. We're gonna head over to the booth now. Unfortunately, as I said, I dropped my receipt. As I said, I was trying to find a shelf. So I have this one from home I will bring. This will help a little bit. And then actually I forgot I have this stuff too to go. Fat PS3. We'll see if I have room for that. All right, next stop, the booth. All right, we're at the booth. Gonna do some rejigging again. So that's what I do. A couple Super Nintendo games maybe went. Doesn't look like anything here. You can tell the games have been looked through. And nothing in the cabinet, so looks like it's been a slow week. So I do know some Goosebumps sold. Somebody reached out to me, so let's get some rejigging and then we'll go from there. All right, so the rejig is up. This is the case I was talking about. I was able to put some movies in here. I need one that sits out like to there and then stretches this way. So I gotta find something, but some new stuff Paula made. These cool Kleenex holders, question block, Pokeball. And then over here, added in her ramen bowl that opens. So actually I need to put a note on that saying it opens. And then her Mario here. That's better. Her Pika Mario, which is cool. Old school PS3 up here. And then some new games, a handful of new games, but kind of resorted things. I added a whole bunch to the $5 or less bin. And just some reorganization here. That's it for my Goosebumps that's left. What else? Oh, these Star Wars figures. I don't know if I talked about those, but we've got Ahsoka, Mandalorian, and Boba Fett. And it's hard to see in the glass cabinet. Should really film while it's open. But a few new things. There's the zombies. And then the stuff up here. So lots of cool things. It doesn't feel like my sales, just looking at what's not here, have been as good this month. But time will tell. Okay, so as everybody can see, here are all of those figures that I picked up. The Spider-Man figures, and then Batman, not that Spider-Man, Joker, Batman, and the Hulk. That was from the lot I got at the Value Village when I was there. But there's some good quality stuff in here. I don't know much about it, but just looking things up on eBay, like this guy's, I got a $25, and then the rest are kind of like 15, like 15, and then a lot of 10s, a couple 5s in here. But I mean, these are all the 90s, 94, I think it is, 94, 97, somewhere around there, Spider-Man action figures. So I think this will be a pretty good lot to have at the booth. And then as well, we're going to be attending a toy show in December. So if things don't move at the booth, I'll bring these with me to that toy show. And then I didn't show this, but I grabbed a copy of Super Dodgeball on the NES, so that'll go to the booth as well. So definitely some more good stuff. Like I said, I paid $80 for all of this. And doing my math, I think there's like $300 value here, maybe a little bit more depending on how things go. Success. I was able to buy some more cupboard stands, whatever you want to call them, for the booth. So there's 3 in total. These are similar to what's already in the booth. The clacks, I think is what they're called, from IKEA. I love these ones. So I'm going to bring 2 of these to the booth. 1 I will keep here at my home. But anyways, we are heading to the booth today. I need to pick some stuff up because we're vending a show. Because we're going to vend a show this weekend. It's a video game show and a collector's con. So I'm going to bring all of those Spider-Man toys with me. I'm going to grab my Star Wars figures with me and some video games. And then most of the other stuff on the table will be Paula's stuff from 3D printing and whatnot. So we're going to head to the booth, bring these shelves, get those set up, rearrange a few things, grab some stuff for the show, and see where we're at. All right, so that doesn't zoom in. I didn't record any of this, but I did a super revamp on the booth. Let's show you what I did. There it is here. It's quite different from before. So this is everything. These boxes here, this stuff here, and these guys here. This is what I'm bringing to the show for this weekend. And then I did a massive revamp. I've moved the display cabinet right out. And then I brought those new shelves. So I moved the one that was over there to here now. And these are the 2 new shelves I brought in today. And yeah, I'm happy with it. It's a more inviting booth. So I was able to display things a little bit better. We've got our horror section over here, books, which I have more of to bring, Pokemon, miscellaneous stuff. Lots of cool things. All the video games are over here for Nintendo, Genesis, VHS, DVDs. And then we got Goosebumps, video games, and video games. So lots of room for everything now. And then just some more miscellaneous stuff up here. So overall, very happy with how it looks. I'm excited to see how this show goes this weekend. Okay, so I am all set up at the convention I was telling you about. Table behind me here. lots of cool stuff. Problem is, apparently I only booked one table. I thought I got two, so we're a little squished. And secondly, we're in the collectibles area where originally I thought we were going to be in the video game area, but we'll see how that goes. I have a lot of collectible stuff, like I said, all here, so we'll see if this does well. And then Paula's got all her awesome 3D printed stuff, but we were hoping this would be more of the video game themed stuff. But who knows? Hopefully we do well. A few things down here in front as well. And yeah, I'll try to update later on as the day goes to see how things are. Hey everybody, so I have not recorded anything today. It's been really busy. You can see the table behind me. We've been pretty much busy all day long, which has been great. Sold a lot of stuff. We did better than we anticipated doing. You can see we've been reloading all day. It doesn't look like we've sold a lot, but this table constantly loading, unloading, loading, unloading. And then I sold a whole bunch of action figures too. Most of the stuff has been Paula's 3D printing, but I've done okay on my action figure stuff too, which I'm happy. Picked up a couple things for the collection and one or two to resell. I haven't decided yet, but overall it's been a great day, great experience. I would definitely come back to this event again. Don't mind the mess. I don't know if I talked about getting these new glass cabinets or not. I'll find out when I go through the footage, but I just wanted to give an update. I'm working on cleaning this one up because the one that I had at the booth I did sell. Actually, one of the employees that worked there found it and bought it. But let me just switch this around here. And so this is the one cabinet that I purchased. This is going to be a nice cabinet for at the booth. And I purchased this special paper. It's not really special, but from the dollar store. It's not Bristol board, but a little bit thicker. And I'm putting it on the bottom here as a new base. As you can see, there was like whatever this stuff is here was on the bottom, and it leaves this weird residue. I don't know if I'm going to do the back yet. It's not in as bad a shape, so I might just leave it for now and just replace the bottom here. And then obviously it's the glass shelves in here. But just finishing that up. We did go to the booth today. I didn't record. Today was payday. So it's December 1st as I'm recording this. So before I end this video, I'll go through what I sold, how I did. Pleasantly surprised. Shout out to Neil and Steph bugging me for the new video. So thanks to you. It's going to come out sooner than later. And then actually on top of that one, if I come included in that one, I got this one here, which is more like a tabletop one. It's got that weird fuzzy stuff again on it that I have to take out. Apparently the person that had it was a train show person, and they used to put their trains in it. So this one would be kind of good for at an event to put on your table to put some more expensive stuff in. And then we got this awesome one for the booth. Like I said, it's not super wide, and it's going to fit nice in the booth. And I made a old one that's there, so kind of cool. Anyways, I got to finish this up. It's getting cold out. Snow is a-coming. We had a bunch of snow, and we got more on the way. So I want to get this fixed up, get in the house where it's nice and warm, and then I'll update everybody on the booth for the month of November. All right, everybody. So I'm back down in the game room here. Just recording this guerrilla style on my phone. I figured it would be easier this way. So definitely a successful month at the booth. I went in one day, I think it was only 2 weeks in, maybe a little bit less than that, and my sales were okay. I was in the plus. I was like, okay, I know I'm going to make money, not as much money as the first month. I thought maybe the first month was an anomaly. And when I went to get the check, Shirley, the lady that owns a building, said, oh no, your stuff does really well. People come in buying lots of things, even the little cheaper items like dollar things. For example, I had a whole bunch of NES dust sleeves. Some were $1, some were $2. Sold them all, no problem this month. But my total sales for the month were $803, less my rent, which is $110.60. I made a profit of $692.40. Let me just flip. So as you can see, very cool. Definitely making some profit. So that runs from November 19th to December 18th. I'm doing the month-to-month videos, so this one will end up coming out in December, but it's for the month of November, and my November sales have already started. Because we did that show, and we're actually doing another show tomorrow, the inventory is going to be less at the booth, and I need to get back there with the new cases and inventory after the Sunday show. But I will include Sunday's show in my December book. So this is kind of neat. This is how they do it. This is the breakdown of when I have sales. Sorry, just a sec. So it shows nothing on this day, what I sold on a few other days. And then it just goes through, and then this is the amount I saw, I think, when I went in that one day is the 296. And then so 280 was just on this day. And for the most part, I'm selling something every day for the most part. That's the sales for this one here. It's cool. There's that Genesis that I brought in. I sold that, and then a Nintendo bundle. And then there's the totals again. And then what they do is they take, if they can, let that focus, there's all of my price stickers that I put on everything, and they just put it on there as proof to show that yes, indeed, old is what I said. So pretty awesome. So we have a show tomorrow. That's going to be my first video, or first start of my video for the month of December. So you'll see that stuff in the next video, and this is going to end this video. So definitely good. Looking at my numbers, crunching my numbers, investments of cabinets, stickers, pricing, even inventory, stuff like that. Sorry, my hand's falling asleep there. All of those investments, I'm still now, or not still, but I am now in officially the positive of owning the booth overall, subtracting what I bought and everything. So that's awesome. So everything we sell tomorrow will be positive on top of this. Of course, I'm going to need to eventually buy more inventory, but I do have a bunch of stuff in the garage still. And then, of course, you have to spoil yourself. I picked up this guy here. I'm just going to do it this way. Move that. So I picked up this guy. So there's a vendor in the booth that sells some really cool stuff. This box has seen better days, but I've always wanted one of these in the collection, and the phone itself is in really, really good shape. There was a sticker on it that I had to clear off, but overall, the buttons work really good. And for those of you not old enough to know, this is what telephones used to look like. I think most of my listeners are of the age. So that vendor that I bought this from, actually, I also bought this guy from, which is the soap bubble thing. So very cool stuff. Exciting times. Hopefully December, I do okay. I anticipate my sales to be down. As long as I can cover my rent for that month, which won't be an issue. We sold a bunch of Paulus Blockbuster ornaments there, so exciting times. I'm going to end this one, and we'll see everybody for the December video.